Master Meola, I'll let you do an intro and bring your guys up. Going to be covering grappling.
Just stand right now. In the Goshin Ju-Jutsu system that we teach, there are a wide variety of defenses, which would be from a distance, from in close, standing grappling, and then into the ground grappling situation. So we want to make sure that we're very well rounded and be able to apply defensive techniques to anything that we might incur. So what I first wanted to show you are a couple of things that would show the standing grappling. I mean, if say for instance, if there was a punch. So we can come in here and shoot, do our blocks, counter, and from the outside, same thing, boom. Okay, so we have the standing applications of strikes and what have you. Then we might go into, if we do something like that, a takedown. There's a lot of takedowns in the Goshin Jiu-Jitsu system with sweeps, joint locks, throws, so various ways to get the person to the ground. So if the punch were to come, finger spears, up, sweep, and then finish. So with speed, okay, or same sweep coming from a different angle, I'd come to the inside, finger spears, up, and a salto guard. So defenses against punches. Defenses against a grab. So like for instance, a chokehold from the side. That's what it's like the top. From here, I understand where the weak points are. First and foremost, clear the throat. To get my breathing, I think this is a vital area. So I'd step out, break up, hard block. You'll see an application of soft movements and hard movements, depending on what we want to do. So I'd break off as I'd slide out, strike, strike, clear, strike. Okay, so something like that would look like. Or more of the purity of Jiu-Jitsu would come along the same thing, would be break, wrap. A lot of wrapping, joint locks, and such. The same thing. Now I've got him down here. I'd slide back, bend back, snap the arm, finish, and go home. Have dinner with the family. Another day at the office. From full Nelson from the side, from the back. You come in, lock me up. I can understand right away how powerful this person is. So that dictates what loosen I would take. I could go to the groin, I could go to the foot, and then break. Get that off of me. Lock in, reverse elbow, step out, drive in. Okay? So, speed. Okay? So, what happens in a fight situation? Three things. You take the person down, and you take the person down, the person takes you down, or you slip and go down to the ground accidentally. But you need to know what to apply on the ground if you go there. So the next part, we get into, we go to the ground somehow, some way, and what applications you would use to get out of it. So, let's see. I just saw Caddyshack. All right, if you would slide on one side. All right, so we'd be on the ground. Dan would have me in a side headlock position, like so. Okay, how I would locate my body to drop it, to get the balance and the weight. I have a free arm here. I'm going to take that, place it down onto the base of the neck, underneath the chin, mandibular hinge area, and then apply the pressure up. I mean downward with my body as I'm going up, downward with my arms as I'm going up with my body, and then apply the arm bar here, where that I could swing. You know what, man? So more people can see it. You switch on this side.
Yeah, die on that side.
I think we can get everybody from. Okay, so from here, I apply the pressure down, come across with the leg over, sliding, never releasing the pressure, and then crank the arm over the leg for an arm bar. Okay?
Danny, did you sign the waiver?
If I were on top of Danny, it's called a guard, or mop, I'm sorry. So I'm striking, he's trying to block, maybe he puts the one arm up, or two arms up, doesn't matter. So I would, from here, stop my strikes and slide this in real quick. Can you guys see that?
Don't be afraid to move where you can see.
Okay, so I'm here, bam, bam, he stops. He's trying to push me off. Natural reaction, get this thing off of me. Okay, place the arm, come around this side, place the arm, scoot, drop, arm bar, finish, boom. If he bites me, finish to the head. Okay. And basically that's what we're going to do, is we're going to show some applications of Jiu-Jitsu standing, and then if it goes awry and you end up on the ground with him, or if you take him down on the ground. Now, very important principle to remember. We don't want to go to the ground if we don't have to. Everybody, all you Jiu-Jitsu fellows out there, masters, schools, school owners, what's one of the things that you hear most frequently? You know, do you teach Gracie Jiu-Jitsu? No, we teach Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, and we're damn proud of it. And here's the difference. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is a predominant amount of ground applications. Just like in some of the Korean systems like Tang Soo Do or what have you, they have a lot of kicks, very prominent in the art of kicking. They know it well. You don't want to fight in distance against a person who knows how to kick. Ground grapplers go to the ground, and that's where they're very comfortable. But what if, and that's fine for a cage match, that's fine for a tournament, that's fine for one-on-one with a referee, but the street doesn't hold those odds. The street could be 2 or 3 against 1. And if that happens and you choose to go to the ground right away, the other guy's going to be booting you in the head because he's trying to help his buddy out. So it's imperative that you know what to do on your feet and try not to go to the ground. And that's the difference, is we try to keep everything well-rounded so we can apply whatever we need to in any scenario and get to our feet as quickly as possible afterwards. And that's basically the principles of Gosho Jiu-Jitsu. And with that, I'll turn it over to the next master, instructor. I thank Danny. Sensei Rosamund is a master with our school. Sensei James will be teaching with Sensei Danny, so he'll be back up here. And I'll turn it over to you guys.
Okay, that was Master Meola from the Hillcrest Academy. He'll be at the Station 1 right here where you're performing. And check and see, someone left or lost a case to a...
Sorry.
Okay, here we go. Good. Glad we found it. Good. Dad. Seafood? Hopefully I have the mic at the good. Please introduce everything you're do today.